Hello, I'm Hi Bob Warbob. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts. Hello and welcome back. I am going to try to do the next run of this right at... We can't get the weight just right, but everything else is pretty close. So I feel like we're doing pretty good here. I think I just got rid of a gun on accident. There we go. There we go. And let's get right into it. I only have 5 of them, which is a little bit worrisome. They're not the lightest cruiser, they're a semi-armored cruiser. Slightly armored cruiser. So we will see how well this works. I think I'm going to want to basically turn back across, just because of how dangerous it is to keep out in front of these guys. But I'm not 100% certain exactly what the best way to go about this is, because most of the transports will be back here. So I think it makes the most sense to try to get around and go around that side of them, rather than going around this side of them. Of course, then we'll be in a stern chase, but I think that will be okay. I want this guy to come over here and be a distraction, basically. That's his goal. Yeah, my guys definitely are moving pretty good, keeping them from getting any hits so far. Yeah, they've got heavy cruisers with 11-inch guns. It's a little dangerous for us, not gonna lie. Maybe we want to go ahead and pop our smoke now. Go ahead and start aiming in on the guys to the rear there. Go ahead and pop this guy's smoke too. Okay, how are we doing? Nothing too crazy yet. I haven't got any really good hits on them. Did we hit somebody with a torpedo? Yep, I guess we did. I mean, if you just fired torpedoes into there, you would think you'd hit something at some point, right? This is definitely not going as smoothly as it did with the battle cruisers. At least it doesn't feel as smoothly as it did with the battle cruisers. We've got to close into quite a bit closer distance, or we're just not going to get the sink on these guys until then. I don't know who we hit with that. Do we hit somebody else with another one? Or maybe we got hit. He got hit pretty hard, yeah. Let's go ahead and pull him out and keep him going that way. So we sunk one. And oh wow, we've almost sunk a light cruiser. I mean, we've got a ton of 6-inch guns to however many of their torpedo hit on us, or no, that's on us, yeah. So we're sinking another ship somewhere. Probably this ship out here, right? Yep. So now we've got the corner on them. That's good. We got another sink there. And we can go after the next one in line. This guy can... Wow. We've actually done pretty good damage there, too. It's kind of surprising. We are just a little bit spread out, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit awkward to try to control all these different guys. Ammo, detonation, fire, all that stuff. Is that me? No. I think that's what we're doing to this guy. Yep. So we can pop smoke now. Go ahead and pop smoke there, especially. And it looks like we'll be able to chase this guy down pretty easily at this point. Which guy sunk due to fire? Heavy flooding. Was that the other one of those? We sunk this guy one-on-one. I mean, 1-on-2. 2-on-1. Light cruisers. Took 2 light cruisers to his 1 and won. That's crazy. There's no way this guy's gonna do that to this guy, right? There's no way. 1 light cruiser is gonna take out a heavy cruiser. There we go. We're finally starting to take some damage over here on this guy. Go ahead and pop the smoke, because yeah, it's not gonna be good. Sinking there. Okay. How are we doing here? He actually might win this. I mean, it's just down to luck at this point, basically. If he gets a good hit off on... Like if he's got a torpedo in the water right there, if that hits... But I think it's going to miss short. And it looks like he's going to go down. My guy's going to go down. Rather than their guy. Unless that water... Nah, it looks like we're going down. So yeah. Firing on that guy. Go ahead and come on around like that. I mean, come on. My guy's got to go down, right? There's no way. Yeah, when that missed, that was pretty much the end of that. There's no way that was going to work. Ooh. Do we get hits with torpedoes from all the way out there? Wow. Yeah, these fast torpedoes are really nice. I'm not going to lie. Having fast torpedoes really makes a difference. To actually get hits on some of these targets whenever normally it would be very difficult. So yeah, it doesn't say that we have to have any of our own guys survive, so I think this is pretty much going to go in our favor at this point. Ammo, detonation, fire. Yep, that's pretty much it for this guy. And then we just got to sink 2 more and we'll be done. I don't think this guy is going down, but he very well might. Those big guns doesn't take a whole lot to sink a ship. Got some fire going on there. Basically gotta just hope that they get some good hits. And then we gotta start aiming for that one. Come on. It's so close. We got water in that one compartment, and that compartment's probably all they need. All that needs to happen is just that compartment goes full, and they'll sink, and they seem to be holding their own. I mean, we just got another torpedo hit on this guy. Yeah, he should be gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and change targets here for a second. Get this guy to come on around here. Yeah, that guy's still way back there. There's no way he's catching up at this point, I don't think. We're looking pretty good here. It's a little different, though. Like, this feels way different. Like, just trying to avoid them until everything goes okay, basically. I think I might have clicked wrong here. But But I definitely think that we could sink a battleship with these guys. I think these guys are way better than like the torpedo boats that I was using before. With the fast torpedoes that they've got, would not surprise me if they could hit a battleship pretty easily from medium range. Even. I kind of want to try it now, but this guy's probably going to die too soon. Let's go ahead and make a pass on him anyway. See if we can. Starting some fires. Nothing too crazy. They went ahead and launched their torpedoes. So we'll see if we can get hits with fast torpedoes on battleships, unescorted battleships basically at this point. We've already sunk all their cruisers and everything. Oh, that's going to be the end of it though. I think those would hit though if they don't realize that they're coming. I think there's a good possibility we could get the hit. Okay, so on armed convoy attack, guns and fire control is my choice. I just don't think it gives you enough money to actually be worth taking the money. I went with semi-armored cruiser just because it felt like the right thing to do. Let's go with rear tower 1 for now and front tower 1, I think. No, front tower 3. The reason I went with front tower 3 is because it felt like it was staying a lot closer in, so I had a lot more room for guns up here. So I went 6-inch guns, and you make sure and point them to the side like that, and then you get 2 there. You might even be able to get away with having like 1 out front, maybe like that, but I couldn't figure out a way to do it. Maybe if you went way up in displacement, but I still don't think you can. No, you can't quite do it. So I think the best to do is just to put them out here, about like that. We won't need this displacement, I don't think, or we won't want this displacement, I don't think. And then we'll just have a single one in the back. Huh, that was weird. It didn't spawn 2 of them like it should have. I swear it did before. There we go. There's 2. And then that one. Maybe it requires me to go a little bit lower on the displacement to get them in the right places. Just because it's acting weird. I don't know. They don't have the greatest range of fire. They don't go very well forward, but they do pretty well going back. And as long as you keep your guy pretty well angled into them, you should be good. Well, that just disappeared too, so let's redo that. It's kind of how this goes. You do something and then you realize that it messes it up whenever you change any kind of displacement. Lowest on the range, like maybe 21 knots. Minimum on the bulkheads, auxiliary, induced, semi-oil, turbines, shaft, compound, barbette 1, double bottom, standard bulkheads, anti-flooding 1, citadel 2, heavy shells, reduced ammo, regular amount of those. Go with like leadite is good. 16-inch torpedoes, because for some reason they are just basically better. And it's a little bit more weight, but we got the weight to spare. We don't have the money to spare, so these are actually cheaper than the others. So I think this should be a plus 10 on the torpedo launcher cost, because it's like plus 20, plus 35, plus 50, but yet for some reason this one is minus 10 instead. I think they just messed up. on it, so take advantage of that while you can. Rangefinder. So now we've got 4% of money that we can play around with. Maybe we go ahead and go with full out barbette there, just because all you're gaining is weight, and I mean, we got plenty of weight to deal with. We only have 4% money to deal with, but we have 40% weight. So maybe we turn down. We should probably turn down that some more. We could go like minimum displacement and see if everything fits, and then go from there. Main guns, 6 inchers. See if we even can do this. Yep, we can. And then that, and then that. I mean, if we can fit all the guns on it, and we don't need any more weight than what we have, there's no reason not to go minimum on the size, I don't think. That might make sense in the long run, but we'll see. Anti-flood 2. Go ahead and go with anti-flood 2. Just max out the belt armor at 5 inches, I think. Then I went ahead and went for like 2.5. Maybe we'll go with 3. We'll see what 3 does. And I think 3 or maybe even 4 on deck. And 2 on deck extended. Go with like 3 on turrets. We don't really have very many secondaries, but we can put in secondaries down here in a second. Go for like 5 there and 1 there. Then we can go with casemate guns, 3-inch guns, and then we can load them up with 3-inch guns too. Yep. I think this ship might just be better than my last ship because I made it short, and I think that's better. I think it's better to go short like this. Engine efficiency is at 100%. Can probably go, wow, yeah, 24 knots. That's better than what I had before, I think. I don't think you want any more than 4-inch deck armor. I mean, that seems like just a waste. Maybe go 4 or 5 inches on the turret armor. Yeah. I mean, this just seems good right here. 4 light cruisers went down 1. Maybe we can go down a little bit on this armor. Down to, so not to go below 4 there. There we go. So I mean, this looks pretty good, I think. You don't have the big 8-inch gun that you could have up front and 1 in the back, but if you're facing straight forward, you get 2 6-inch guns up front. So you're better chasing things, and then if something's coming up behind you, you can actually shoot with like all 3 of these, and possibly even 1 of these, depending on exactly what angle it is. Because like that small sliver right there, you could actually fire that one backwards over this way, and then this one and this one and that one, which would be really crazy. But for the most part, just 6-inch guns are big enough to deal with other cruisers. Even that heavy cruiser we dealt with pretty well with just 6-inch guns. And whenever you go up to 7s, they just don't fit. You start getting that more bulky, turrety style, and it just doesn't fit anymore. Dual. So having a single 8 or dual 6s, I would choose dual 6s, I think, at least on this battle. I don't know, maybe there's some reason to choose a different size somewhere else, but I feel like this is pretty much the perfect setup for this. Now, that comes with a caveat that the actual perfect setup is the dual battle cruiser setup that I had before. You guys have a good one, and I will see you in the next one. I'm not going to do a heavy cruiser one because I think that they're similar enough. So like heavy cruiser, what would I do? Instead, I would, I mean, you're just looking at more money. So you go all the way down on displacement, all the way down on range, standard bulkheads. You gotta have induced semi-oil, probably turbines. Probably looking at having like 3 of these, so aiming for like 33% is what I would guess. That would be my guess. I'm not 100% on that, so probably barbette 3s. I don't think you need anti-torpedoes because you're a small ship. Citadels, heavy shells, reduced ammo, maybe hydraulic turrets, seeing as you can do that without too much cost. Fast propulsion. I forgot to set fast propulsion on the other one. 16 inchers because it's basically just cheaper. Same reason as before, basically. But here we're wanting to look at like maybe 7 inches of armor instead of 5. You really can't go much bigger than 7, or you start getting to the point where you're just going to be too much, I think. Main tower, go with like the front tower 3. Secondary tower, go with probably rear tower 1, just to save. 2 standard funnels probably would be good. 78%, so maybe 3 standard funnels. Main guns, so it's going to force you to have a main gun 6, which is fine because I mean, but main gun 3 barrel 6s. Ooh, it doesn't. If you could find a place where it would stack one on each side, I bet that is really good. And if we could put one here, that would be even better, but we can't. Okay, so that right there might make it worth running a heavy cruiser instead, because that's a lot of firepower. That seems crazy powerful. Come on, don't do that to me. You know you want to put 2 of them there. There we go. Found the right spot for it. And then center one there. Oh man, that's gotta be. That's crazy right there. That many guns. And probably your casemate guns are gonna be bigger too, aren't they? Ooh man, that's really tempting then. Because these are 5s instead of 4s. 5s are way better than 4-inch guns. I mean 3-inch guns. These are 5-inch guns instead of being 3-inch guns. That's way better. And it's still really short, really compact. I mean, you're looking at almost being able to build 4. It's real close. If I just did a couple of little things, like maybe that. 21 knots, still pretty fast. Maybe go down to like 4 there and 4 there. What does that do? Still only 3. Go down to like very low on secondaries. Just because, I mean, they're casemate guns. They're like buried in the side of the hole there. Yeah. You're looking at being real close to the right spot. Maybe no anti-flooding, only Citadel 1. Still want double bottoms. Maybe go barbette. No, we want barbette 3s. Just because that's so good. Steam engine 1. I mean, or you just go like this and probably still get turbines. We can get turbines if we don't have a shaft. Engine weight, engine cost, max speed penalty from engine damage, acceleration, turning rate, ship repairs, engines. I mean, it's good, but this is better, I think. Ship repairs, turret traverse speed, all this is probably better. So we got plenty of that, plenty of that. I mean, we got a ton of weight left over is the problem at this point that we just can't use because we don't have the money. At all. We don't have any money at all. Go reduced on the torpedoes. Save us a little bit of money. We do just go with basic steam, or maybe that one. Basic steam is where we really get the savings, though. Maybe drop it down to 20 knots and stay with turbines. Gives us a little bit of money. That's a little bit better. Maybe we can get up to like 8. Can we get up to 8? Yeah. And a 3 here. Probably 1 here, 2 here. 5 conning tower. Yeah. Turret top of 1. Turrets of 5. 2 on secondaries. Go 1.5. 2.5. 3. 3.5. Looking for whenever we lose the... So we don't lose the 4th heavy cruiser before we go over on weight. So we might be able to go up 1 displacement. And then... Oop, that dropped us to 3. Okay, so that's pretty much where we fall. So now we can try heavy cruiser. Let's try heavy cruiser, see how that goes. So we have 1 less cruiser, but I feel like these cruisers are way better than our light cruisers. So I'm feeling pretty confident at this point that we'll be able to just light them up. Let's actually go all the way around on this time, and I think that we'll be able to sink quite a few ships. Oh, we didn't actually put any torpedoes in. That could be a problem. We don't have anything really to handle a battleship, I don't think. So yeah, we should probably turn around then. Go ahead and go back the other way. Looks like they might have more firepower this time too. I feel like we're getting hit by more stuff is incoming on us, it looks like. Oh my goodness, we already sunk a ship. We sunk a warship. Already. Go ahead and aim that way. We don't want to be hitting a battleship if we can help it. I don't know. Oh, that probably is a battleship. We have it on fire all over the place. We just have so many shots going off. Yeah, that's a battleship. That thing is taking hits. That thing is on fire. That's crazy. We might actually sink a battleship with like regular. We just sunk a battleship due to excessive fire. That's crazy. Okay, you stop it. Stop being dumb. I hate that it does this. This is one of my least favorite things about the entire game. Detach. Stop. Stop being dumb. Okay. You don't need to turn off and start running away because you take 1 hit. Like, yes, you can't go as fast as everybody else. You should keep going and let everybody else pass you by. Not stop, turn around, and get hit by every single person. So yeah, this is going to be easy. Way too easy. I mean, we sunk a battleship already. And it barely even started. Battleship was like the second thing we sunk. These guns are way too powerful. Yeah, go ahead and have that guy keep going this way, I guess. And let him take care of some of the other guys, I guess. Yeah, we've got... That should be it for them, right? Their float should be gone. 4% float, really? Really? There we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and aim for the cruiser, I guess. Go ahead and set them on fire. Yeah, go ahead and target the guy that you were already targeting. Because he's almost gone too. Wow. So we've sank, I think, a heavy cruiser, a light cruiser, no, just a heavy cruiser and a battleship so far is what we've sunk, and then a couple of transports, like 3 transports or so. No, only 2 so far. Maybe we just go ahead and aim for the battleship, just because that would be fun. 70% chance, 85% chance to hit the battleship. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. Since he's not covered by smoke or anything right now, should be easy to hit. Starting to get hits everywhere on him. Should be just about to run out of their stuff, and whenever they do, then I'll be able to hit them better. We got them on fire pretty good already. Yeah, that Lidite is just crazy stuff. It's a little broken, I'm not gonna lie. It just starts fires everywhere. And that's one of the reasons why we had to go with the level 3 of the barbets, because that stops us from killing ourselves on accident, or getting killed by random ammunition explosions. I think it drops the chance by like 17% or something. Which doesn't sound particularly impressive, but it definitely works. So we're going to switch targets since this guy can keep taking on that guy, I think. Should be able to take him out. While these guys go ahead and shift fire onto someone else. They're almost gone. They should be gone pretty soon here. I mean, these little 6-inch guns don't look all that impressive whenever they're firing, but they're just getting hits constantly. And you get so much ammo for it. 1,500 ammo for it still. Yeah, you basically never run out of ammo. Man, this guy's just not going down. Neither is this one for some reason. There we go. We finally got a engine damage. Once their engine's damaged, it gets a lot easier. This guy's going so slow compared to the rest of everybody. Now that's a problem. That guy's getting away a little bit faster than I would have liked. We do have that light cruiser almost gone. That light cruiser is basically gone. Okay, let's go ahead and shift fire. Okay. That guy's pretty much gone. He's just barely holding out, 3% now. I mean, he was at 5%, so it's really not going down very fast. There we go, sinks due to excessive fire. It's kind of funny how that works sometimes. You go forever and nothing will sink, and then Just get a lucky hit here or there. And ooh, they popped another well. I think their float's gonna go down. What are you guys targeting now? Battleship? I guess. Just hit the cargo ship first. Come on. Really? You stabilized at 4%? That's 1% structure. You should definitely be sinking by now. Okay. Go ahead and go for the battleship then. Yep, heavy flooding. And nothing so far over here. I mean, just all those fires should put him out. There we go. Heavy flooding, finally. Put him under. Okay. So we're looking at... what kind of speed on this guy? 12? So he won't be able to catch up to this guy. Because this guy's got like 15 max speed. And they're probably putting on max speed, I would think. Yeah, we're only pulling 17.9 over here, though, for some reason. Don't know exactly why. Maybe it's because this ship just can't pull any more than that. But we've got this battleship on fire. Yep. Battleship sinking due to excessive fire. And that's pretty much game. Set. Match at this point. There's no way they're going to be able to outrun us, right? And we've got... yeah, their engine's damaged now. They're taking on water. We're just going to keep pummeling them till they go under. All these 6-inch guns, man, are really impressive. There we go. That's game. So yeah. So I went ahead and did heavy cruisers too. I did not know they got 3 turrets with 3 guns, because that's impressive. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure your ships stay afloat. Peace.